It's 544 fucking hours on Cyberpunk. That's... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, got some really quiet music playing while I do this. Okay, first things first, I always turn my settings up to, cause with my, cause I have an AMD Radeon, it lets me do this. I have it at quality and at full max image sharpening. Then I turn on ray tracing, turn on the, local shadows and then photo tracing in photo mode. So it does path tracing in photo mode. And then sometimes I change the quality of stuff here as well. Max dynamic decals can go to ultra because that will show better texture quality, I think. See, look at that's a lot better, isn't it? My screen just like flickered. That was scary. That's usually what I do for my settings, and then what I do is find a nice location. Okay, so she does sometimes spawn in naked, but ignore that. I usually have my FOV at like 20 to 30. Where did this bitch come from? Go away. Fuck off. No one likes you. So what I do first is I leave this until the end. Can she move there? Yes, she can. And if she can't, you can always use appearance menu mod to move her as well by targeting her. But sometimes you have to save and then restore the action, because if it doesn't, it will move her back to her photo mode position. Go to do something else in a second. There we go. If you have the photo mode unlocker and get the nibbles replacer, you can put in NPCs. But with the photo mode nibbles replacer mod, you'd have to change it to masculine if you want Johnny to appear. Or if you want, like, I don't know, Judy, you'd have to do feminine. Big body type would be like River and Jackie. I don't really worry about these. I'm not too sure what they are. None would set it to just nibbles, I think. Now, if you unlock your target, because I had it targeted and locked, and then put it onto him, you can change the character. Oh. My bad, wrong thing. Had it on feminine. That won't work as well, by the way. I think it loads in a bit weirdly if you do feminine and spawn in a masculine kind of character. There he is. Okay. We've got our boy. If you go, you can go through his clothes and like change it from here and everything as well. Now with these here, the body and like the file names for each one, I wouldn't recommend changing them over if you don't know what you're doing, because if you like take that off, you'll remove his fucking torso, like his whole body. Chunk mask editor, if you want to remove certain parts of it, like his blood, you can do that. You can also replace things, say like, I don't know, I want to change his arm because it's fucking bloody. You go to mesh list and just like write in these, I'm a fucking illiterate. Silver hand, and then you can change his arm from there. Sometimes what I do is replace things that aren't really necessary, like this specifically, his fucking arm hair, and then I change it to like something else. You can change it to anything you want, but as long as you have it toggled, I think it should work. Like I can change it to a fucking jacket. Although sad thing is it doesn't save, even if you save it here. Okay, got him wearing that. So yeah, okay. That's what you can do with customization. If you want them to look at each other, you can do like, do not do player V, because what it will do is, I think it might actually like make them go cross-eye. I don't know why it does that, but it's really strange. We'll target V first and then get her, but we don't activate it on her. We go to replacer and then activate it on the replacer. So if we wanted to like turn his head and look at her, that will happen. Or if you just want to do the eyes, you can do that as well. And if you don't want to use that anymore, you can just deactivate usually. I ditto with V, but just change it to replacer. It won't change his appearance because you've already triggered him to look at something already. She will turn her head to look at him, or she can look at him with her eyeballs. Get the flag sit down. Okay, there we go. They're both sitting. Yeah, ditto. Can make her change her head stiffness depends on how much you want her to look at him specifically, or like directly. Sometimes if you're using custom poses and it manipulates her head, it can spaz out depending on what you're using. So just be careful with that. With the lighting that I do, I use area light customizable. Move it specifically to a place where it doesn't really show the reflection of the actual light, otherwise it just looks a bit weird. You can also rotate it so it looks a bit nicer, I guess. You can put it down there. You can also make them look at the light as well. So if you want V to look at the light or something, enable spawn props in an area light customizable. Now she will look at the light, that, or she can, yeah. And then you can also like, I don't know, move it around, blah blah blah. Let me just fix her super quickly. And yes, I have a mod that gives her some of these alternative pants. Don't ask why. I like them, okay? Leave me alone. As much as I hate his hairstyle, like the fucking Skrillex hairstyle, I actually like his fit low key. It's nice. It's, yes, chef kiss moi. I just realized he's meant to have a cigarette in his hand. That's another thing with replaces. Sometimes the props don't actually appear. You'd have to put them in yourself. That's what I do with my pictures sometimes. You can also make V disappear if you just want a photo of him. Ah, shit. Fuck's sake. It's not focused him. That's another thing. Sometimes the focusing gets a bit weird and wacko, and then that's why sometimes I do custom focus distance, depending on if autofocus is working or not, which it is, so we'll keep that there. You can also change his pose. With the poses though, they're all custom. Most of them are. These ones are specifically from a mod, so when you're downloading packs, there's AMM and PMU packs. Get the PMU packs because they are usually easier to use, and it's through here, not on appearance menu mod. And then everything else for lighting and shit in appearance menu mod. Just be careful on as well with the lighting. It can be a bit strange. That's why I take more than one photo, because it sometimes doesn't really render properly on their hair, especially. I have a separate mod for their hair so they're more shiny. Although, depending on where you're in, it can look a bit strange. Like their hair's glowing, like glow in the dark hair. With the area light, if you lock it in decor, you can open the light settings and change the color of the light itself. Change the brightness, so if you want it super bright, you can do that. Or like blue or something. The radius doesn't really do much depending on the environment you're in. Yeah. Go with like that color. Okay. And then once you're done, you can just take a photo and it should render out pretty well like that. Yeah. These nuts. How fucked. Oh shit, I just lost the microphone. I thought the graphics that I had originally were like so fucking good. Because this is one of my very first PCs. Like proper PC. Before this I had a really shitty laptop that didn't even like run Security Breach properly on it. If you want like couple poses, this is how it works. So what you do is you'd have to put them in this exact same position. Sometimes, depending on where they are, their eyes can spaz out. But just yeah, hold on. What do we got? I think I didn't want to open that. Oh my MG. There's people everywhere! Get a room, guys. The fuck? If you want to reset your light and you've lost it, you can just do that and then it will reset it to below your player V. That's what I meant. V. If you want to reset the rotation, you have to just put it all 0, 0, 0. sometimes, depending on where you are, the camera can spaz out, and you can't really collide with any like walls or anything. There's another example. These nuts. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, okay, anyways, that's my tutorial. Like and subscribe. Bad Girls Club, hey!
White girls be like...